Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nurul Khoirunnisa. I'm from X2I from English Department University Unindra. I want to read some transcript to my assignment and examinations to pronounce my pronunciations. Let's attention. I'd like to turn now to the object which is the main point of this talk, the helix. This is a fascinating mathematical object which touches many parts of our life. Movement, the natural world, the manufactured world, and our genetic makeup are all connected to the space shape of the helix. A helix is a type of three-dimensional curve that goes around a central cylindrical shape in the form of a spiral. Like a corkscrew of a spiral staircase, the helix is a very popular shape in nature because it is very compact. In fact, helix and arc sometimes referred to as nature's space saver. In architecture too, the helix shape of a spiral staircase is an attractive option in buildings where space is very restricted. The most renowned type of helix is probably the double helix of DNA, or deoxyribonucleic acid. DNA is made of two helixes that curve around each other, a bit like a twice ladder. DNA contains the genetic information or code that determines the development and functioning of all known living things. The helix shape is a very efficient way to store a long molecule like DNA in the limited space of a cell. There are different types of helix. Helix can twice clockwise right-handed or anti-clockwise left-handed. An interesting experience is to hold a clockwise helix, such as a corkscrew, up to a mirror. The clockwise helix appears to become counterclockwise. We can perceive example of helix in many areas of our world. Spiral staircase, cables, screws, and ropes can be right-handed or left-handed helix. A helix can go around a cone is called a conical helix. Example of conical helix are crews or the famous spiral ramp designed by the architect Frank Lloyd Wright in the Guggenheim Museum in New York. Helixes are also prevalent in the natural world. The horns of certain animals, virus, seashells, and the structure of plants, flowers, and leaves can all contain helix. The human's umbilical cord is in fact a triple helix. With the discovery that the helix is the shape of DNA molecule, it is not surprising that the helix is found in so many areas. It's one of the most natural shapes in nature. Let's turn our attention now to the mathematical descriptions of the helix. You'll need a pen and paper for the next part of the talk, as I'm going to give you some variables to write down. Take your time to notice the difference. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.